Hello, my fellow limitless, sexy, sassy, saucy HBICs. How are you on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? I hope you are choosing to be the version of yourself that has whatever it is you are manifesting. However, if you are struggling with the concept of free will or understanding free will and how it relates to your manifestation or how it relates with your specific person, continue watching this video so I can make it clear for you. But first, some basic bitch. If you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, please feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the drop box below. They're in the screens that just went by. I have 2 channel memberships where I go live in my channel membership. So it's me going live with a channel membership twice a week. Okay, that's my Tuesday group, which is the exclusive lives coaching. I go live with them at 9 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. No, 9:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. And I have my Friday hot seat coaching group where I go live with them around 9 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. And the hot seat group is the group you join if you want access to both groups. It's a 2-for-1 group. And it's the only group that I record the hot seat sessions and upload it under the hot seat coaching playlist. I have Instagram, TikTok, Clapper. I have my own personal channel, which is Kimberly's Other Life. All of those things are linked in the Dropbox below. Thank you to all of you that have joined me over to Kimberly's Life. You got me to over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so friggin' much. I really, really appreciate you all. And I love that you love hanging out with me and talking about other stuff, not just manifestation. It is well appreciated. Yeah, I would love for you to join me everywhere. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Kimberly. I'm a little more low key today, but normally I'm a sassy all over the place girl, but today Kim's tired. So I'm a little more low key. Okay. A little more low key. Anything else? Yeah. If you're new, hi, subscribe, hang out with the biatch. If you're interested in hearing about manifestation and learning about who you really are and the other exciting things I have coming towards this channel soon, I would greatly appreciate that. And to all of you that have already subscribed, I don't think I say it enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. I take nothing for granted. I take nothing for granted other than who I am and that I will have whatever it is I'm desiring. I will have it. Enough ums, enough so's. Let's get into this video. So if you are manifesting, especially a specific person, we often start fearing free will. And some of us, just due to probably, religious beliefs or, religious background or whatever belief system, this idea of infringing on someone's free will gets brought up in this community all the time. Understandably, it's not lost on me that some of you are concerned about infringing on another's free will as if you are forcing your specific person to be with you or forcing them to love you against their free will. You having concerns about that, just, honestly, I think I've said this in videos before, that it just shows you're a really good person, and in my opinion, shows that you are a sweetheart. And also, who the hell wants to think you're forcing someone to love you? That doesn't feel good. That doesn't sound good to me either, right? Now, when I am a little more sassy, you might hear me in sarcasm say things like, you're going to go over here and love me because I say so. Especially my manifest a specific person fast person. Or is it get them back fast? I don't know. I think it's my top watched video on this channel. I'm sassy. I'm sassy that day. So I was like, yes, you will love me, bitch. Because I get my manifestations. I get whatever I desire, and I desire you, so it's going to happen. But the truth is, we're never, ever really forcing anyone to love us. We're not forcing them. We aren't doing something against their free will. So let me just take a Neville moment and read to you a brief little something that he talked about free will. The question is often asked, what should be done between the assumption of the wish fulfilled and its realization? Nothing. It is a delusion that, other than assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you can do anything to aid the realization of your desire. You think that you can do something. You want to do something, but actually you can do nothing. The illusion of the free will to do is but ignorance of the law of assumption upon which all action is based. Everything happens automatically. All that befalls you, all that is done by you, happens. Your assumptions, conscious or unconscious, direct all thought and action to their fulfillment. To understand the law of assumption, to be convinced of its truth, means getting rid of all the illusions about free will to act. Free will actually means freedom to select any idea you desire. By assuming the idea to be a fact, it is converted into reality. Beyond that, free will ends, and everything happens in harmony with the concept assumed. I can of my own self do nothing, because I seek not mine own will, but the will of the Father, which hath sent me. John chapter 5:30. In this quotation, the Father obviously refers to God. In an earlier chapter, God is defined as I am. Since creation is finished, the Father is never in a position of saying, I will be. In other words, everything exists, and the infinite I am consciousness can speak only in the present tense. Not my will, but thine be done. Luke 22:42. I will be is a confession that I am not. The Father's will is always I am. Until you realize that you are the Father, there is only one I am, and your infinite self is that I am. Your will is always I will be. In the law of assumption, your consciousness of being is the Father's will. The mere wish without this consciousness is the my will. This great quotation, so little understood, is a perfect statement of the law of assumption. It is impossible to do anything. You must be in order to do. If you had a different concept of yourself, everything would be different. You are what you are, so everything is as it is. The events which you observe are determined by the concept you have of yourself. So in other words, I'm not going to read this whole chapter. In other words, first and foremost, your free will, you deciding what you want your free will ends after you've chosen your desire. From there, you're done. There's nothing for you to do. But in other words, you have the free will to choose whatever it is you desire. Your next job is to get into the wish fulfilled, or in other words, embody the state of the wish fulfilled, or in other words, become the version of yourself that has the manifestation. You are being a new version of yourself. That is how you get whatever it is you want. So when we are manifesting a specific person, you have the job of being the you that is in the relationship with that specific person. But this is not against your specific person's will. You see, we have access to infinite states of consciousness. Your consciousness, your consciousness is God. It is the I am. Your imagination is God. It is the I am. It's who you really are. You are just an individualized portion of God, of the I am. You're infringing on nothing. You're forcing no one. Really, really let that sink in. You're forcing no one. You're infringing on no one. You're choosing. When you decide to manifest a specific person, all you are doing is being the you that has the relationship with that specific person. So therefore, because creation is finished, the reality or the time track or the timeline or the film roll, whichever word or phrase you enjoy more, you, by being the you that has whatever it is you're manifesting, we're going to use specific person because it's a free will video, you are quantum jumping to the reality or film roll, time track, timeline, where a specific version of your specific person is there. Already created, already done, but because you are choosing to be the you that has that relationship, you quantum jump to that reality and you get your ass in a relationship with that version of your specific person. That is the version of your specific person that desires you, that wants to reflect love to you. You are choosing. You have no power to create. And I know this is more of splitting hairs, but I just want to make it clear. You are creating nothing. You are choosing who to be from all the infinite versions of yourself. You are choosing. So by choosing the you that has the manifestation, the relationship with specific person, by choosing to be that version of yourself, okay, you quantum jump to that reality. And from there, the free will is out the window. Free will's out the window, meaning how that manifestation fully unfolds while being in that reality is for you to just to sit back and enjoy the ride. Not try to squeeze and constrict your own damn manifestation by trying to control every circumstance or condition or moment on that unfolding or your bridge of incidents. Your free will went out the door. The orchestration of how your manifestation unfolds has already been created by the I am, or by the pure, unadulterated consciousness, by God, by the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. So free will is, to me, it's a funny topic, and it's silly when I hear other people discuss things like, you shouldn't manifest a specific person because you're forcing someone to be with you. No, you're not. You're choosing the version of them that actually wants you. Who gives a shit about the version of them in this current reality that doesn't want you? We are not intermingling with them anymore. We are not choosing them. So it's never about the free will of your person. Free will is a unnecessary topic, meaning because it doesn't come into play. You yourself don't even have the free will after you've chosen the desire. Do you see what I'm saying? You're hurting no one. You're choosing the version of them that wants you. They have no free will to fight against it because there's nothing to fight. This is the version of them that chooses to be with you. It is their desire to be with you. See, sometimes we think really small, or we think limited logical thoughts. So when people talk about this idea of you're messing with somebody's free will, or my favorite, you shouldn't manifest a married person. That is just bad. That's so shitty to their person, to their wife, to their third party, or to their husband. That's so wrong. How is it wrong? You're not messing with the spouse's free will. You're not messing with your specific person's free will. You're leaving that reality and quantum jumping to the reality where your person wants to be with you. And me just taking a guess at the unfolding, their spouse in that reality doesn't want them anymore. That's me just making a guess, since I don't control the how either. But you're thinking small. And you're dumping your judgments on other people's manifestations. And all I'm saying is free will is a silly topic. You're not messing with anyone. You're not hurting anyone. You're choosing a different version of them. But how do you make that choice? How do you decide or quantum jump into that reality or that timeline, time track, film roll, to experience the manifestation of your specific person? You do it by being the version of you that has it. And how you decide that is choice, meaning what's your favorite manifestation technique? If you're an affirmer, then you fucking affirm that. I am the version of myself that is in the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with specific person. That's who I am. Hear the power? I am. Now, do you have to say the exact affirmation that I just said in this video? Absolutely not. But you do have to choose to be that person. You do have to choose to be the version of you that has. And you can visualize that. You can visualize you and your specific person together. A scene, a picture that means to you. They are with me and only me and choosing me and only me. But when we make that decision, the idea is not to go back to our old thinking. They don't want me. They don't want the relationship. They want someone else. I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not handsome enough. I don't make enough money. I have nothing to talk about. No. That's not the version of you that has your manifestation. That's the old you. And that's not who we want to be anymore. We make the choice, right? That's where our free will is to choose the desire. So to choose the desire is to choose the version of you that has it. But you have the free will to unknowingly change that desire. Meaning when we go back to old thinking and we swim in it and we marinate in it, they don't want me. I'm not good enough. That's you using your free will to choose the version of you that is experiencing that in their reality, in your reality. It's choice. Free will of choice. But remember, the how it plays out isn't for us. We were never invited to that party, but that's not what this video is about. So this is just a nice, sexy reminder about free will and manifestation, free will and specific person manifestations. I want you all to remember, I don't remember the exact quote and I don't have it in front of me, but Neville said in two different spots that I can think of. One time he said 1 in 100,000, and another it said 1 in 1 million. Whether it takes 1 or 100,000 people, however many it takes, they will be inspired to take action to bring about your manifestation. That's why in the beginning, I said this video is for if you're manifesting anything. So you're manifesting money. Well, whether that money comes to you, right? The vehicle it comes to you in, whether it takes 1 or 100,000 people to do what they got to do in this orchestration of the unfolding of your manifestation. You are, whether you even realize it or not, by choosing your desire, that is influencing people all around you through the orchestration of how the manifestation plays out. You're manifesting people. Nope, it's the fridge. You're barking at the fridge. You're manifesting people all the time. All the time. You're not infringing on their free will either. They won't even know why they're making these decisions or taking these actions. Same thing goes with specific person. Every single one of us is connected through consciousness to whatever you believe it is, to God, to pure unadulterated consciousness, to the universe, to the universal mind, to the one mind, higher power, source energy. We're all connected to it. And that is how people are being influenced to take actions to bring about your manifestations, whatever the manifestation is. But you're not infringing on their free will either. So you can throw that little nugget out the door. You're not forcing your person to love you. You're choosing the version of them that does by you being the version of you that has the relationship. Okay? So on that note, don't stress it. And I'll see you tomorrow.